Hello dancers, we're back this week with another video about tilt jumps, and these exercises are really going to transform your tilt jumps, I promise. If you're doing them consistently and doing them correctly, then it's going to help your tilt jump get higher and stronger so you can soar off the floor and really get your legs up there to a really nice tilt position. If you're new to the channel, I post so many videos every week about dance science and training and dance technique, so follow along if this is something that you want to learn and get better as a dancer and become even stronger. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go over step by step how to do a tilt jump, okay? So first, I want you to start back to front. So make sure you have enough room so you can run forward, do the tilt, and then land. Some dance studios teach it from the side, like a step, tilt from there. Personally, I think it's easier to learn it from back to front first. So that's what I'm gonna teach you in this video. We're gonna start, if you're gonna do a right side tilt, you're gonna start with the right leg back. So one leg back, I like to start with my arms in first position. I'm gonna keep my arms in first position, step right foot, step left foot, and then I push off of this left foot to swing the other leg up into a bama to the side and then push this bottom leg out so my legs are making a nice diagonal straight line here, okay? My chest is gonna tilt over just slightly so I'm more in that full tilted position. Imagine if you were sitting on the ground in a straddle position. This is what I want it to look like in the air, only tilted to the side a little bit. It's like if you took your camera and tilted it this way, okay? So that's the image I want you to think about when you are doing your tilt jump. So let's go over that one more time, starting in first position with the arms, right foot back. I'm gonna step right, step left, brush the right leg up, brush the left leg out, okay? Let's put it all together and make it a little bit faster. So I start back, arms in first. I'm going to run, tilt, and land. You know what? I need to take my socks off for this because I'm already feeling a little slippery. Okay, let's try that tilt jump one more time. Here we go. Right leg back. I'm gonna go run, and land. Woo. That one I kind of fell out of it a little bit weird. Okay, so that was the before. Now let's practice two exercises that are gonna help you get those legs even higher. First exercise we're gonna do is a leg lift with your leg to the side on top of a chair. Now I'll give you a few modifications for this, but let me show you what the target exercise is first. So I'm gonna stand in a first position, and then I'm gonna take one leg and place it on top of the chair. Now make sure it's not too far side or to the back. I actually want it to be slightly in front of you instead of straight to the side, okay? Hands can be on your hips or out into a T. All we're gonna do is try to lift that leg up off of the chair and then place it back down. And then lift and lower. So we are feeling your quads and your hip flexors. Let's do a couple more here. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Beautiful. Okay, aiming for about like 8 to 10 reps of that on each side. Some other modifications you can do are just with your leg in a tendu to the side on the floor and then lifting up and down there. You could also try kneeling on one leg to make this even harder. Oop, let me see if I can do it. Up and down like that, okay? So that is exercise number one. Exercise number two is actually with a yoga block, but no worries if you don't have a yoga block, you can always do it without a block. So if you have a block, I'm gonna place it down onto the floor here, and then I'm gonna stand on the block with one leg. The other leg is gonna stay off of the block. I'm gonna do a curtsy lunge, but not a ballet curtsy. It is going to be more of a lunge than it is a true ballet curtsy, which means I'm not crossing my leg behind me as much as I normally would. So I like to put my hands on my hips. I want you to imagine this leg that's off of the block is gonna go straight back, and then it's gonna cross over just a little bit behind this front leg. I'm gonna bend both knees into a lunge, stand back up, tendu that leg to the side. Cross, stand. Cross, stand. Now, as you're doing this, the reason why this is a great exercise is because you're gonna feel it in your glutes. You're gonna feel a stretch on your glutes and a squeeze. And this curtsy lunge very closely mimics when you are doing that run leap, that second run before you actually push into the floor and jump up. That's exactly what this exercise is. Let's do 2 more. And 1. Perfect. Okay, of course you can do this without the yoga block. Make that a little bit easier, but with the block, your foot is lifted up a little bit so you can get lower into the ground, into the lunge, get your knee even closer to the floor. Let's go ahead and put these 2 exercises together and do the full tilt jump to really feel that difference between the before and now the after. So I'm gonna start with one leg back, arms in first. I'm actually not gonna talk while I do this because I find that when I talk while I'm doing the leap, 1, I obviously run out of breath more, and 2, I end up messing up the jump. So I'm gonna count off and then I'm gonna go for it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, we slipped. There's some sweat over here on the floor, okay? Always check your surroundings, all right? Let's try that again. Ready? And 5, 6, 7, 8. And land. That already felt a little bit better. Finding that full tilt position in the air is what we're aiming for. So both of these exercises can be used for the tilt jump. They can also be used for other jumps as well. That curtsy lunge especially can really apply for any sort of leap, any sort of jump, because we're strengthening the glutes. Dancers, this is why strength training and plyometric training is so important for your jumps, because when you're doing the jump over and over and over again, it's gonna get exhausting and we increase our risk for injury. So if you are interested in doing more strength training, doing some plyometric training, and having a structured program, I invite you to check out our 6-week training plan called Boost Your Jumps. This training plan is 6 weeks long. It has 2 workouts per week. All you need is a yoga block, a chair, and a resistance band. And honestly, even if you don't have a yoga block, that's fine. You can probably do it without the yoga block too. But the program is really structured to help you improve your jumps, improve the power and strength in your lower body to really push off the floor and jump up nice and high in the air and feel confident in any kind of jump that you perform. I'll put more info in the description below, but until then, I will see you next week.